Hi guys, it's me Vincent. I'm back with a new video. It's a different topic because today we'll talk about something that's very close to my heart, something that I'm passionate about, and it's the first time that I'm actually tackling the subject on my YouTube channel. Today I'll be reviewing, for the first time, one of the fragrance that I have added to my collection, because this is something that you should know. I'm a true fragrance aficionado. I love perfume so much. This goes back to my childhood. My mom introduced me to perfume ever since I was 8 or 6. One last thing that I would like to keep you updated with is that I'm actually developing new content with friends. So please do stay tuned and just stay tuned on the channel. It's coming very soon. I cannot wait for you to see this new show that I'm putting on with friends, and it's going to revolve around perfume as well. So if you like perfume, if you like luxury, if you like lifestyle and art de vivre, just stay tuned to this channel and keep following what we do produce for you guys. Alright, so as I told you, for my birthday I just got a new perfume, and it's been since March the 20th that I have this perfume bottle in this package, and I haven't opened it yet. So I'm going to do it with you guys. We're going to do the unboxing together, and of course I'm going to describe the notes of this perfume and explain to you why I decided to purchase this perfume and what does it evoke to me when I first smell it, and also talk about the creator, the nose of this perfume. This collection that I've discovered a year ago is very special to me. I really like it, and that's why I really wanted to dedicate a video to CELINE Eau de Parfum, as you can see on the packaging. As I told you, I got this CELINE perfume, but first of all we need to, give a little bit of context. CELINE just launched their confidential perfume collection 2 years ago, if I'm correct. To me it sounds like so recent because we had lockdown in France, so the timeline is just very confusing now for me, but to me, in my mind, it seems very recent. As you may know already or not, CELINE is actually now being directed artistically by Hedi Slimane, which was the artistic director for men's collection at Dior. Hedi Slimane has an history in perfume since he created perfumes for Christian Dior collection privée, and today he's back with a new collection. Still, this signature that we know very well about him, but this new collection from CELINE, which is very special and very Parisian, very modern, very it's full of contrast, and it's very poetic at the same time, but very Hedi Slimane, of course, because there's so many references to Paris and to rock and roll lifestyle and to freshness and to darkness, but also this powdery signature, I would say, which is something that is very recurrent in his creations. We keep in mind 1 or 2 bestsellers, classics that he invented, that he created for Christian Dior. We had Gris Montaigne, Bois d'Argent, and now he's back with the new collection for CELINE. I know that Hedi Slimane is a very controversial artistic director. So many people think that sometimes what he does, the creations that he comes up with are very crystallizing, and people just like, but what the hell is that? He's very much sticking to his parti pris, and he's not really trying to be inclusive in the type of models that he wants to display in his shows. I personally just really adore him. I think that he is a very talented artist, and I think that we have to approach him as an artist, and just to think that he has an artistic vision and he's going to stick to that. This is what makes him a very special designer, because he has a vision and he's always sticking to it and never compromising his vision. And I think that people really need to be a little bit more open when it comes to artistic choices and artistic direction, and just remember that this is an artist who just has a vision, and we shouldn't be judgmental about it. Of course that some people are going to be shocked because his vision is very polarizing, and because he likes to always stick to this very young and skinny silhouettes, but I think it's art and it's meant to be like that, and we know that there's a message behind it, and I think people should more be paying attention to the message rather than to the full package. When it comes to the packaging, as you can see, it's very minimalist, exactly what we had with Saint Laurent or with Dior when Hedi Slimane was there. So it's, you know, it's very sleek and neat. It's less is more, simplicity, very French, very Parisian actually, because it's black and white and it's straight to the point, and it's also very discreet. But you know, we recognize it's CELINE, you know, right from the beginning, right from the top. We can see the CELINE Paris with Eau de Parfum, which is the label of, you know, this new range of product that they launched. And I really like that they put Eau de Parfum because we really need to understand that their perfume is not going to be, you know, the regular perfume that you can buy at Sephora or anywhere else. This is high perfume. Eau de Parfum positioning here is extremely niche and it's very confidential. And how can we justify that? It's basically because we have recourse to very rare raw materials that are extremely rare, but also very precious. And there's a real craftsmanship in the way we develop perfume. There's a lot of research and a lot of innovation in the way that we will try to assemble accords and notes together. So yeah, that's why Eau de Parfum, it's something on its own because it's pure art. And it's meant to be very much addressed to people who want to have a perfume that's very exclusive. It's meant for people who want something unique. Okay, so let's go now for the packaging, for the unboxing, so that you can see what comes in this package, this beautiful package. So just as a, you know, recap, this is birthday gift, so a perfume that I got for my birthday. I went to the CELINE store in Rue Saint-Honoré. I think, no, it's not the only one, because they do also have stands in department stores such as Le Bon Marché, or maybe you can find also in Galeries Lafayette. I'm not sure, this we need to check. But I went to the store, the official store of CELINE. It's a very tiny store. It's dedicated to perfume only, so it's the CELINE Eau de Parfum store boutique. You can only find perfumes and leather goods, small leather goods, a little bit of accessories. But it's not the big CELINE store where you can find some apparel or fashion, you know. It's very dedicated to perfume. What comes in the box? I have these little envelopes. I don't know what's in there. I believe it's the invoice. And here it's a special note. This one I already opened because, you know, it was for my birthday and I was very curious to see that. And it's a very special note. The sales associate, he wrote me a letter, happy birthday Vincent. So when I opened this, obviously I was very, you know, flattered because he knew it would be my birthday and he didn't forget. And it's also a very nice note because it shows, you know, the personalized service that you get when you go to luxury stores. I also got the business card of my sales assistant, who was really nice. He already sent me a message on WhatsApp to ask me how was the perfume on me and if I liked the perfume still, if I wanted to discover more. But the thing is, as I told him, is that I haven't opened the box yet, you know. As you can see, it's still like closed, so I still have to open it. But the first time that I smelled, I knew this would be the one for me, so I don't think that I will need to change or to exchange or to return it. I don't think so. And of course you also have a lot of samples. That's very generous of them. They give you a lot of samples. So they give you the sample of the actual perfume that you just purchased in case you want to be sure that this is the one you want to keep. So that when you just buy the big bottle, you just open the sample and use it to make sure that it fits you and that you're satisfied with it. And then if you want to return it or to change, you can go back to the store and just exchange because this one has not been opened. And they also give you maybe other scents that you liked while discovering. So he gave me Black Tie, Parade, and Reptile, sorry, but in French it's Reptile. Black Tie, Parade, Reptile, which were, you know, the ones that I was hesitating with when I tried, you know, I didn't try the whole collection because when I came in, I told him already what I like in terms of scents. I told him that I like something oriental, but also something fresh, something bitter, something smoky, but maybe also something musky and powdery. But I don't like something too floral. That's for sure not what I like. I hate floral scents on me. Maybe because I don't know, I do believe that they tend to be very, you know, they give me headaches, so that's not working for me. I like things that are just, you know, spicy and powdery and musky, and I like when there's a little bit of finesse, when there's something bitter but also fruity. I like bergamot, mandarin, tangerine, orange, lemon, citrus, you know, all these accords mixed with something very strong. I like the contrast very much. Yes, I will try to see if these... I've already opened some actually, and I really like Reptile, which is the second one that I purchased, but this is maybe for another video. And I really like Black Tie. Black Tie is very interesting because it reminds me of rum from my island, but actually it was not rum when we discovered together. He told me that it was the vanilla that gave this kind of ambery, you know, side. And I really like Parade as well. Parade is one that I could definitely buy because it's very fresh, and because I've tried it also on my skin, and I really like how it evolves and how fresh it is. Parade would be the perfect scent for summer. Alright, so here we go. So today I'm introducing Nightclubbing. No more suspense. This is the one that I chose. This is the one that I purchased. This is the one that really spoke to me while discovering the collection of Eau de Parfum by CELINE. So just to give you, you know, the overall picture, the big picture of the perfume, Nightclubbing belongs to the amber family of fragrances, because you have at the very top powdery and with vanilla and green accords. So the main adjectives that we could use to describe this perfume are powdery, because this is like the main accord. So it's powdery, it's green, it's earthy, it's woody, and of course it's musky, because, you know, it's a blend of many different spices together, many different beautiful raw materials. And something that really struck me when I first smelled this perfume is that in the beginning it's very aggressive. Like the first reaction that you have for this perfume is very interesting, and then what I like the most is how it turns out to be on your skin 2 hours later. And this is the reason why I got this perfume, because it's just sublime. You have the CELINE logo at the very top. And let's unbox this, let's unpack, let's open. Can't believe that it's been 2 weeks that I have this and I didn't open it. Oh my god. So yeah, happy birthday to me. As you can see, it's CELINE. Very sleek, as we said in the beginning. It's very like Parisian, neutral. Come on, focus. If I pull up, or maybe I need to remove this tie, I don't know. Somebody help me. Oh yes, we need to remove this. Click! It's sealed. As you can see, there's glue in there. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, and now you can open. Let's focus for now. You see the architecture of the bottle, the design of the bottle is very nice. It's very Hedi Slimane, very simple, very architectural, very square, very modern, French, I would say. Here, the cap, come on. And here the cap of the bottle is also cylindric. Alright, first of all, the color is very inspiring. It reminds me of amber right away. I can imagine why it belongs to the amber family. But you know, what's surprising is there's no actual amber in this perfume. It belongs to the amber family, but there's no amber. So the main notes for this perfume are galbanum, vanilla, orris, musk, patchouli, and moss, tree moss. And I think the tree moss is what makes it very special. This is not like a raw material that you can find in every perfume. And I guess that this is what makes this perfume very much musky and earthy and very like landy, you know, like very ingrained in land and earth. And yeah, there's something very green about it that I like very much. But as I told you, the top notes are very aggressive and very smoky, woody, but then it goes back to something very sensual and something very, very nice, something very elegant. Alright, so let's go for the first spray. Oh yes, and I forgot. Oh my god. Alright, that's a good start. What I forgot to say is the cap is magnetic, so normally you're not supposed... What happened just now is not meant to happen since the cap is magnetic, but I don't know. Maybe I'm acting too crazy. I'm losing my cap. But yeah, normally the cap is magnetic, so... Alright, Nightclubbing, let's go. If you want to know more about it, I can read you the description, because what's very interesting is also like the storytelling that the guy, the sales assistant, gave me while discovering the perfume on the tap. Basically, Nightclubbing, as the title says, is about parties in Paris, in the big apartment of Paris back in the days, in the 80s, 90s. And he was very much, Hedi Slimane was very much inspired by the nicotine that was, you know, just in the air, in the atmosphere while partying. And he wanted to reproduce this kind of party ambiance, you know, the smoky and also something very earthy, something very woody, with the elegance of people, just, you know, people coming with their own scents. And the air mixing with people's fragrances is actually giving this kind of, you know, I would say, like overwhelming sense. But I have the description right in front of my eyes, so if you want, I can read you what it says. So this is a perfume for night birds, fed by the memory of Parisian nights during the Palace and Bain Douche era. A galbanum top note immerses us in an electric atmosphere with accents of nicotine on a musky and addictive patina, somewhere between the scent of crimson velvet seats and the sensuality of a neck fragrant with vanilla. And this is where actually the amber, you know, aspect comes from. It comes from the vanilla mixed with the galbanum. This is what makes this perfume very powdery, musky on one hand, but on the other hand, you have the tree moss and the patchouli that gives this very green and balsamic, this balsamic touch. So yeah, it's a very interesting mix. I would definitely advise you to really go to the store and like try this one, like smell it for real, and even try on your skin so that you can see how it evolves. But the sales assistant told me that Nightclubbing does not belong to the bestsellers, because when people smell it for the first time, they're very much intrigued and they're like perplexed. They don't really know what to think. And actually it was a tie with this one and Reptile, which I got afterwards, but Reptile, he told me that it was very easy, people like it very much and they buy it. So, you know, and I like to be special, I like to have a perfume that not everybody has, and I like to go to a party and to make sure that I'm the only one person wearing this perfume. So with Nightclubbing, I think it's not like, I think it's a good choice, and I think it's not a risky one. Or actually yes, it's a risky one because nobody else will try it, but at least I'm trying it and I'm fine with it. When it comes to perfume, I like to experiment very much. I have so many weird perfumes that people wouldn't buy, but I have my own taste, and I like to go with what I like, and that's what perfumes are made for. And I like a personality that's very complex and very hard to decrypt. First spray, oh my gosh, I'm scared. Where is it? Here. Let's go for the first spray of Nightclubbing. And also, you know what? Nightclubbing is a very, like, it's the perfect title for a perfume because, I don't know about you, but here in France we're locked down since an eternity. And to have a perfume that's called Nightclubbing is actually like a ray of hope in my life because I'm craving for parties and going out with friends, and this is something that we cannot do at the moment. So it's actually like a sort of a comfort for me to have this perfume. Nightclubbing, of course, I can't go to nightclubs, I can't have a nightclub at my house, but if I can just bring that kind of atmosphere in my intimacy, in my skin, on my skin, you know, on my everyday life silhouette, allure, sillage, I wouldn't refuse that. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know what? Yeah, right away we get the tree moss right away actually, and the nicotine stuff that he said. But the nicotine, there's no nicotine in this perfume, it's crazy, but they managed to reproduce it. And I would say that the nicotine comes from the galbanum mixed with the orris and of course the tree musk. The tree moss, sorry. Something very earthy for sure. Crazy. Yeah. Something very fresh right away. Something almost like spicy, but very ingrained in the land. I don't know how to explain. Something very like green, you know? Almost like green tea. But it's not green tea, it's the tree moss. And I think this is what made me addicted to this perfume, you know? It's something very... yeah, it's very intriguing. And of course you have the vanilla that comes after. So right from the top, you can't smell it from now because it's top note. But I would say that heart note, maybe heart note, it'll come later. Very elegant, it's very classy, it's very like... never seen before, never done before. It's, you know, very nice and very unique. And it's Nightclubbing from CELINE, from Hedi Slimane, as I should say, because of course we need to give props to the creator, to the nose. So let me know if you have this one, let me know what you think about it, let me know if you just sense it, if you just discovered it, what you think. And of course what you think as a whole of the CELINE collection. Would give it an 8 on 10 for this one. It's not like my perfume for life, I'm not gonna say that because this perfume I haven't found it yet. I still need to go, you know, discovering more and more, but it's a very nice one. It's the perfect perfume for night, of course. It's perfect for fall season. And of course for winter. And it's also the perfect perfume for dates, you know, if you want to leave a very beautiful impression, a very like mysterious impression. I guess this is the perfume you need for that. It will help you definitely. And let me know if you would be interested to discover this one, what you think about the collection. If you do have a perfume from this collection, what is it? What does it evoke to you? What do you like in terms of scents? And of course, please let me know if you want me to review my second perfume from CELINE, which is Reptile, which is not the opposite, but very different from this one. Thank you very much guys for watching this video. Don't forget to push the button like and to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more perfume reviews. And of course, don't forget to comment what kind of scents do you like to wear, night, day. And of course, if you do have a perfume from the CELINE collection, let me know which one and why did you buy it and what does it evoke to you. And of course, we'll see you very soon for new content that I'm developing, not by myself but with friends this time, and it will be also about perfume, so I cannot wait for you to see it and to react and to share. Thank you very much and see you very soon.